Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In the ancient beliefs of South Asia, there existed beings that for centuries inspired both fascination and fear. Deep beneath the earth, under layers of rock, rivers, and roots, were said to stretch vast kingdoms filled with light, jewels, and underground waters. It was there, according to Hinduism, Buddhism, and the myths of India, that the Nagas lived half-human, half-serpent beings of extraordinary power, whose mysterious nature makes it difficult even today to determine whether they were allies of humankind or its greatest threat. A snake gliding across the ground, an echo in a dark cave, a tremor in the air above water, any of these could mean that a Naga was watching. Across many Asian cultures, people believed that these beings not only inhabited subterranean realms, but also influenced weather, water, fertility, and the fate of entire kingdoms. Their presence was felt, though rarely seen, and their legend has survived thousands of years. Nagas were depicted as hybrids of humans and serpents, though their appearance varied by region. Most commonly, they had a human face and torso, but from the waist down the body of a powerful serpent, coiling with grace and strength. In other versions, they appeared as serpents with human heads, and sometimes they could shift their form at will, from fully human to fully reptilian. Their skin was described as glossy, covered in scales of gold, green, blue, or black. The eyes of a Naga were said to possess hypnotic power, and their movements were swift, fluid, and nearly silent. In many myths, they were beautiful, almost divine beings, yet dangerous if provoked. Their nature was dual. They could be protectors, but also destroyers. Associated with water, rivers, lakes, and rain, they were guardians of natural resources, but could also bring floods, droughts, or disease if angered. In Hinduism, the Nagas were inhabitants of the mysterious depths known as Patala, a vast, multi-layered realm hidden beneath the earth. It was described as a land filled with radiance, precious metals, and underground rivers, where instead of darkness there was an otherworldly, almost magical glow. Its ruler was Shisha, the primordial serpent of infinite length, upon whose body Vishnu himself rested. According to myth, Shisha stabilized the universe, and every movement of his coils influenced cosmic order. Other powerful Nagas, such as Vasuki, played crucial roles in divine events, for example, serving as the rope during the churning of the ocean of milk, one of Hinduism's most important myths. In Buddhism, Nagas also hold a special place. The most famous story tells of Mukalinda, who during a violent storm wrapped his coils around the meditating Buddha and spread his hood above him, shielding him from the elements. In many Buddhist traditions, Nagas are believed to guard sacred scriptures, hidden spiritual treasures, and places of great power, and their presence is said to bring protection and harmony. In Tibet and Nepal, Nagas are primarily associated with water, both the underground currents and the rivers on the surface. People believed they inhabited hidden lakes and subterranean streams, and that their mood could influence weather and human health. An angered Naga could bring storms, skin diseases, or long droughts, while a content one brought rain, fertility, and protection from misfortune. In Southeast Asian countries such as Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia, Nagas serve as guardians of temples, bridges, and thresholds between the human world and the spiritual realm. Some legends even speak of Nagas who united with humans, creating bloodlines endowed with extraordinary abilities and destined to rule. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Nagas is their underground kingdoms. Patala, as described in Hinduism, was an immense network of chambers, palaces, and rivers stretching deep beneath the Earth's surface. It did not resemble an underworld of the dead, rather an alternate reality ruled by powerful beings and governed by laws unlike those of the human world. Many legends mention passages leading from the surface to the realm of the Nagas, caves, wells, rocky fissures, or underground tunnels. It was believed that Nagas sometimes emerged to observe humans, influence their fate, or guard places they considered sacred. In Himalayan traditions, people believed that beneath the earth lay a vast network of waters connecting the human world with the domain of the Nagas, and that their movements and emotions could affect weather, natural cycles, and the balance of entire regions. Nagas also appear in many modern works, from anime to video games to fantasy films. In games such as Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft, or Dungeons and Dragons, Nagas are portrayed as powerful serpent-like beings with magical abilities. In anime, they often appear as human-serpent hybrids, sometimes beautiful, sometimes terrifying. In popular culture, Nagas symbolize mystery, hidden knowledge, and the forces of nature that operate beyond human understanding. Their image, half-human, half-serpent, has become an icon of the exotic myths of Asia and one of the most recognizable motifs in Eastern mythology. And now a question for you. Do Nagas seem more like guardians of nature or dangerous beings from underground realms? Do you think their subterranean worlds were inspired by real natural phenomena, or are they purely mythological? And most importantly, if you encountered a Naga, would you trust it or run as fast as you could? Let us know in the comments. We love reading your theories and interpretations. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, subscribe to the Myths and Beliefs channel, and join us for more dark tales from the myths of the world.